Hey guys, it's Jay. Welcome to day 11 of the 100 days of summer. Just wrapping up my workout here at Killarney Lake. Take a look, Huh? Just gonna do it outside, but there's a lot of people around, and they kind of think I'm crazy when I just, stroll around a park talking to my camera like it's FaceTiming somebody instead of talking to myself. Anyway, here's what I want to talk about today. First of all, hope everyone had a great weekend. We actually moved the radio station from one building to another here in Fredericton, so that was my workout all weekend long. Did make it out to Killarney, but we were under thunderstorm warnings, and it was insanely wet and muggy. We hit 31 degrees. It was really cool, as in awesome, not actually cool, because it really wasn't actually cool. So anyway, there were no videos. But obviously I'm going to keep trying to do these every day as we make our way through this. So what I want to do today is actually talk about a question that I got. I was going to hold this till Thursday and do it in the weekly Q&A, but I kind of think it's worth its own video. There's a friend of mine in Cape Breton, a guy that I met through my job. He's got a wife and some kids, and he was a big guy, and he tackled this weight loss challenge with as much focus as I've ever seen anyone do it. He's about to hit a huge milestone, and I'm so incredibly proud of this guy, and I get so much motivation from this guy. He did it without surgery. He just really committed to it, worked with some people to figure out a diet, not a diet as in something you do for a little while, but a lifestyle diet, changing his actual diet, and has gotten incredible results. He's so much healthier and happier now than he was before. So a big shout out to him. Thank you for sharing your story the way you have and keeping in touch the way you have. You continue to be a huge inspiration to me. But his question was, as he nears this big milestone, what do we do to mark milestones? And I've certainly had some along the way, and I've got, one not too far around the corner, I hope. Hopefully by the time the summer is out. And obviously, we're making our way up to our goal weight, and I put that in air quotes, but we're making our way up to a weight where we start maintaining our weight rather than actively trying to lose. And obviously, I still have a way to go before I get there, but every day, hopefully, closer and closer. So how do I mark milestones? How did I mark the 100 and, the 150 and the 200? For me, I marked each of those by trying to tackle a challenge that to me represented what I thought was impossible before. And what's been really neat as you get more of these milestones behind you is that definition of impossible keeps changing. And you become more and more aware of what you're capable of. And those challenges become greater and greater. Probably the best example of that, when I started, the very first, last April I had the surgery, and I made it through April, May, and June, and July, just kind of really sticking to the food. Started going to the gym in May and stayed committed like that, but it was really a slower process that got me to start tackling some of the stuff I wanted to be doing, some of the stuff I really wanted to be doing outside. And that started with the 30 by 30 challenge last year. And there's actually a video of me at the top of Benyon, the hill in Benyon. And that to me was, that represented something that I absolutely thought would be impossible. I was huffing and puffing, much like I am now, as I did that climb. But what was really cool to me, though, was that I did that climb with a friend. And that started something for me where the milestone stopped being about me and started being about just things that I could enjoy that I wasn't enjoying before. So it's awesome that when I'm in Cape Breton that I get the chance to go back every time and climb Coxheath Mountain. But what's more enjoyable for me, like I talked about in the blog last week, is that I get to share that with friends. And I've had the chance 4 times now, I think, to do that with people who hadn't done it before. One of the ways that we can spread awareness about how cool it is to live the way that we're trying to live now, about getting active, about getting outside, is that it's about more than the numbers on the scale. It's about more than fitting into the clothes. It's about more than looking better every day. It's absolutely about this whole life experience of just being happier. Healthier is happier. You become mentally clearer. You become a better friend, a better spouse, a better employee, a better employer. You just become a stronger version of yourself when you start investing in yourself. And this, taking on weight loss challenges and committing to health, that's just one way that you're investing in yourself, but it all comes together with you just being a stronger person. So my advice to you, sir, as you tackle this next milestone is ask yourself, what do you want to share with the people in your life now that you love, that you never thought you'd have the chance to share? The things you never thought you'd have the chance to do. And it might be as simple as a ball game with someone in the family. It might be as simple as hiking around a lake with a new friend. It might be as, complex as hiking the Highlands or walking a golf course, taking up a sport that you would have been hesitant to do when the walk around the links alone would have been enough to do you in. Maybe it's getting out on the water, something that we've avoided. Always the organizer and never the guy, out doing the activity. There are so many opportunities to leverage your own accomplishment and to mark that milestone in a way that continues you on your challenge. And one word of advice I would give is that, and I've seen this out there a lot, is don't reward yourself with a bad habit. I'm so tired of seeing people say, yay, hit my goal this week, going to the show tonight and rewarding myself with popcorn. Work it into your meal plan. Plan for that thing. Plan for, if that's what you want, if you want popcorn to be a part of what you're pulling off, work it into your plan. Don't make that a goal. Don't reward yourself with food. You're just going to reinforce all of the bad habits that you're trying to get away from. So much of the stuff that you're trying to change is to tackle your relationship with food. So focus on what you can do to add to your life, to add to this experience, to give yourself momentum, to keep this challenge going forward, and walk away from old habits. Don't reward yourself with food. Avoid rewarding yourself with stuff like clothes and trips and stuff like that as well. This isn't material. Invest in yourself and you'll always have momentum to keep this challenge going. That's how you will be able to stand in front of a mirror a year from now, 18 months from now, 2 years from now, and know that you're still committed to this because you're redefining normal for yourself and you're not taking on a project that has a certain goal or a certain end date. This really is a new commitment to you, and you have done an incredible job, and you've helped so many other people by sharing your story the way you have. So thanks a million, sir. Best of luck, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.